Hi Max, Phil Beaver here from the Wilderness Club. Quick recap on our lesson yesterday. So from down the lines were absolutely incredible. Can't change anything there. Backswing's great, beautiful drop into the slot. All the lines look good from down the line, but face on something just didn't look quite right, and we was hitting some really big chunks and the odd fin. And it took me a little while to work out exactly why, but I think here you can quite clearly see what we were doing wrong. So when you get to the top of the swing here, everything looks pretty good. Okay, if we look here against you and Robert, I'd say you two look pretty similar, quite stacked. When you start down, Max, what tends to happen is where you drive this way with your lower half, your top half tends to move to the right, and we'll see that now as you start to drive with the legs, your top half of your body is starting to leak to the right slightly. So you're just lower half's moving forwards, top half's moving back, and we can see at this position here, your hand should be on your right thigh at this stage. Now if we look at Robert, as he starts to move this way, his top half is going to move that way as well, and as we start down, you can see everything's moving together. If I draw a line through his head, as he starts down, you can see he's moved in front of that line, and now his hands are in the same position as yours, but his hands are in line with his right thigh where yours are nowhere near it. You still nearly got the same amount of shaft lean as him, so you could be hitting it just as far as him, but your top half is leaning back, which is not letting you get that on top of the shot. So we can see that definitely there with the head position. His is more in front of that red line where yours is going back, and because you're leaning back, you're just losing your angle ever so quickly. So when you come into impact, it's really difficult to time it and strike it. Again, with him coming into impact, look at that, he's got so much forward lean coming in there. His shaft is at a much, let's change colour there, his shaft is at a much stronger angle coming in compared to yours. He's a little bit behind, okay, so that's why he hits it further, but he's on top of the ball a little bit more. So your legs and his legs are great, it's just that top half. So how do we fix that? Really easy. I just put you on a downslope and got you trying to hit the ball, and obviously you'd hit about a foot behind the downslope if you didn't move forwards, and you're just getting you to encourage to move that top half on top of it, or get stacked as we call it. So work on that for me, Max, with everything. We did 9-iron, 4-iron and then driver, and you're going to start absolutely ripping it because the lines are incredible. It's just getting that top half to match the bottom half for me. Thanks, Max.